Hey, it's Brad Scott from KLever.com, coming at you from Quito, Ecuador, which is where my wife is posted and where I have my office. Hey, last time I talked to you a little bit about the demand curve, very basic stuff. Today I'm going to talk to you about the supply curve because it's the supply and the demand that create the price in the market. Now, a supply curve is an upward sloping curve that reflects the number of units a producer would be willing to produce for a given price. Okay, so for example, you're selling pencils. Your pencils are worth $100 a piece, but your expenses are only $1 a piece. Okay, so every pencil that you sell is $99 right into your pocket. That's profit. So you'd be willing to produce as many of these pencils as possible, right? What if they were 50 cents a piece? Okay, your expenses are still $1, so you would actually be producing these pencils at a loss. So you would not be willing to produce any pencils at all. Okay, so that's the nature of the supply curve. Now, when we're talking about the art market, an artist might paint, for example, one painting. So you've got one painting on the market, and they really don't have an idea of how much that painting is worth because they can't get an idea of the demand. When you have some products and you're producing pencils, for example, you can see how many go out the door at a particular price. But when you only have one, hey, you sell it, that's it. You don't have a chance to go back and try to sell that painting again. You could probably try to reproduce it, but that's going to bring down the price of the painting because it's not unique anymore. So what artists usually try to do is figure out what their previous painting sold for on the market, because they can get a sense of how valuable their work is. Or if they don't have that type of history, then they'll look at the costs that were associated with producing that painting, overhead like electricity, paint, canvas, frame if they put a frame on, and then their own labor. So those are basically cost of goods sold there. Now, I'm not going to get into cost of goods sold and overhead. What I'm talking about is just expenses in general. So they want to return enough money to pay for their expenses, plus they want to put a profit margin on their product so that they can take that, and it's kind of an incentive to paint once again and hopefully get another profit out of the next painting they do. So that's the supply curve and how art and the art market kind of is integrated into the supply curve, or how it's associated. Anyway, thanks for joining me here on KLever.com, and I hope you enjoyed. Right? If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below in the comment section right here. Okay, see you next time. Ciao.